Pliados is three, four bit circles around the powerful point light.
For example,
I don't see that.
not in those lamps, for example.
No.
Not really.
Perhaps if I see a bit, not important.
So would you say that your night visual quality
It's very
is
good.
pretty good?
It's very good. But it's true.
Can you drive?
It's true. Yeah, without problem. So see the second day I was driving, but it's really in the near vision, in lower luminic situation, you don't see comparatively with light vision, but in a lower luminic situation we have. So if you want to see a very small letter, but I can read the small letters in my clock now because this is one normal light situation, but in very lower it's very difficult.
Oh, this is quite dim.
It's called contrast.
This is different.
This is
It cannot happen 20 years.
Well, that was really a great testimony, and I guess you will be paid than the rest of us for this. So, well, I've been told that we're out of time, so I have to say that we will finish the session right now. It's been a very big pleasure to hear these testimonies and these commentaries from these so well-reputed colleagues, very big experts in this kind of surgery. And I'm sure that any of you that has not tried yet this platform, I'm completely sure that once you get to your operating rooms, you will. Because what you've heard is that it works, it performs optically very well, there are very few problems, and you've got different options. Optically, you've got trifocals, you've got heat-offs, you've got monofocals. So I guess that I will try the heat-off. I'm serious, if you convince me, I'm really trying that. So I think we've got something very interesting going on. And as we will read here right now, there are new designs coming soon. So I think this is a very young company, but it's earning the position by their merit. And this is something that as ophthalmologists, we are very grateful for, because it will surely improve our work as well. So thank you very much.
Sorry. Before you leave,
Well, right now, once we take the picture, I want to welcome to the stage to William Lee, which is the Vice President of R&D. And it's a great guy to ask questions in the cocktail about the lenses. And Alex Terviño, we're going to reveal something of what's about to come in the near future. And thank you to all the panelists. Thank you, Dr. Andrade.
Okay, good evening. Buenas noches. I'm William Lee. I'm the VP of R&D over at AST. So today, first I want to thank Juan, Jose Maria, Laura for arranging this event. It takes a lot of work for them to arrange this event. And I want to thank the panelists just now for their confidence on our lenses. But today, I just want to go through where we come from and where we are going next. So as you know, during the presentations or the panelists, that we already have these three families of lenses: the monofocal, the EDOF, the trifocal. So the monofocal and the EDOF is a refractive lens, and the trifocal is still diffractive lens. Okay. Particularly, we developed our own technology. For the EDOF, we have what we call the phase ring technology, which is the wavefront technology based on, and for the the trifocal, which is, will be the biggest technologies that we have been developed by ourselves. So the history of our lens development, so we started from monofocal, of course, everyone starts from monofocal. So next day in 2020, so we started to, can we do our own trifocal? So that's how we came up with our new lens, the trifocal one. Then in 2021, then we developed also our own technologies, which was the phase zoom technology. Now we came out with a new EDOF lenses. The main three core value for all our lenses is one is we have our proprietary optical design. We design our own optics. And of course, you have heard a lot is the bi-aspheric design is one of the design, and we based on this wavefront technology to do the optic. Then the second one is making the designing the lens is easy. The next one is how do you make it? Where can you scale it up? Can you make it a good quality lens? So the know-how on how to produce and how to manufacture is very, very important in our line of work. So the layering, the milling, and the polishing of the lens is very important to us. That's why we spend a lot of time, we spend a lot of effort try to make that lens as perfect as possible. Then the third one is the quality control. So how we're going to control the lens quality, the cosmetic, and the optical performance, right? So all these three combinations will bring us to the excellent clinical results that we have been seeing so far for the last 5 years, mostly for the trifocal, the EDOF, and the monofocal, that the SD Vision Care Spain side has been helping, collaborating with us with all these different clinical studies. And of course, my co-author over here, Alex, Professor Sevino of University of Valencia, I think you all know him, has been coordinating, managing all these clinical trials and for the lens. Okay, so a little bit about what the technology is, why bi-aspheric. Bi-aspheric is just, to make it simple, is give you a much more clear and near to your what you can see with your natural lenses. But on the other side, there is this conic aspheric lens. This is from molding lenses. The lens that has been molded is from the big A company. So, okay. Then the other is why the wavefront technology. The wavefront technology is how you can develop all these different focal points and okay, yeah. So he asked me to speak up. Okay. So to move that focal point. So we started with our EDOF with the phase ring, then trifocal with this technology, and so here you see. I just show a little bit, a couple of seconds of the milling, the layering and the milling process. So this is how we do it, and you are all welcome to visit Taiwan, and I can show you around how we actually make the lenses in Taiwan. Then this is the polishing. So before the polishing, this is the lens surface that you're looking at. So this is after polishing. So this is the lens that where you see when you implanted the lens into the patient's eyes. Okay. And there's comestic inspection. I will show you. And the optical performance inspection. So these are all the quality controls that we make for every step of the productions. We have to maintain the quality of the lens. So there's a lot of work. There's a lot of combinations over here. Okay. So with all this, that's how we have quite a few of the paper being published, especially for the trifocals, thanks to the Spain team over here, and we have the EDOF as well. And so what next? What's next is, so I'm going to speed up and say what's next is that there are two new lenses that we are trying to develop and get into the market right now. One is called so it's based on this phase ring technology. So one is to the right is the advanced monofocal that we try to develop right now, and we are in the small scale productions right now. So hopefully by next year, early next year, you can get the lens for implantations. Then to the left is another what we call the pair focus lens. Is another EDOF lenses that we want to have and have the combinations with the current EDOF. So first with the pure-range lens. Pure-range lens is what we call the monofocal plus or advanced monofocal lens. I'll skip all this MTF. The important one is the expected VA over here. So the pure lens is the green one. That is your defocus curve of the green one. Then the next with the dotted lens, those are the advanced monofocal, starting from the company starting with J. Okay. Then the solid line of gray one is the current our monofocal lens, and the last one is another advanced monofocal that has been sold very well, in particular in Europe as well. The product is starting with the alphabet I. Okay, so this is the expected sort of the VAs that we're going to achieve with the. So of course we are starting to we'll start the clinical study very soon. So as I said, it is in a small productions right now. So the next one is called the pair focus lens. The main thing is we are trying to introduce a new kind of procedure, what we call the the balanced extended vision procedure. Right? So this is a combination with the current EDOF lens as well as the pair focus lens. The EDOF will give you intermediate and far. The pair focus will give you near and far. They all share the same far. So by doing this is not a defective, this is a reflective lens. So hopefully that we can achieve a trifocal without the defective side effects on it. So this is the lens. So here is the as well is the visual acuity. Oh, sorry. So the green. So the lines are the trifocal and the EDOF, which is from our clinical data. The green one is for the pair focus lens by itself, but the red one is the one that when you have one EDOF and one pair focus, then you're getting close to this trifocal effect. So this is what we are doing, and we are also in the production right now, and we will start the clinical trial soon, probably somewhere before the end of the year. Okay. All right. Then, of course, I want to acknowledge all the doctors who have been collaborating with us. Not to mention the few over here. Now, Dr. Palomino, who is the first one to try our trifocal lens. Then, of course, other folks as well, and of course, Alex, who has been helping us with the clinical management. And also the R&D teams. We have a few R&D people over here from Taiwan, from the US as well. Feel free to ask us questions. So in terms of time, I think this is my last slide. This is all the papers that are going to be presented during this ESAS 2024. So we have 6 papers on here. So I think this is one. So thank you. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for all your support. One last thing I want to add is we always listen to doctors, we always listen to customers, and we're willing to make changes to help so that we can make happy patients one by one. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks, William. Thank you, everyone. So, as of what William said, this is a company that is now in a very special position. Everyone in this room has direct access to the people that has designed the optics of the lenses. I don't think that happens very often, and I don't think that can be happening in the future that many times. So now in the cocktail, feel free to ask me or to ask anyone on the team, and we can introduce you to these guys. So now to end this, we wanted to give some appreciation for some of the people that has helped us along the way in these first 5 years. For this, I will ask the help for Jose Maria. Jose Maria, and to give some appreciation awards to some of the people that have helped us in this 5 years.
Good evening, all of you. When I was named, I was called to give the awards in this presentation. I realized I'm getting old, so I'm now for awards. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here, all of you. It's really, I know it's really good to have such these faces well known in the ophthalmic market. Long story short, I want to thank all my team, my partners, especially the team in Taiwan, in Boston, for this long and winding road, as Paul McCartney would say. The first 5 years, start a new project is always challenging, and I think we're in a we're in a dream position right now after 5 years, growing and growing. I want to welcome the French and Portuguese guys as well in this family, and all of you, the family of AST. I expect this to grow, especially in the coming years, so thank you. We're going to start with the awards. The first one is for the first clinical study. It's very appreciated in the very beginning in our new project. It's really difficult to get all of you. You are important people in this in the market. You have your recognition, and you cannot bet for any company which you don't know. So it's always important to have people who trust in you at the very beginning. So the first clinical study was Dr. Palomino.
Thank you very much, Juan. I would like to remember that this prize is not only for me, it's for all my team, and especially for my friend and partner, Alfredo Castillo. Thank you very much.
Next one, please. We should take a picture together, Carlos. Carlos, if you can come up here. Okay, next slide, please. The second hour is, we always need in a company true believers and people who becomes your ambassador. So for this hour, we have a real true ambassador in the company. It's Dr. Gonzalo Bernabeu. He has implanted in his hands more than 3,000 intraocular lenses in these 5 years.
Thank you very much. And as Dr. Palomino said, this is not only for me, it's for my team. So thank you very much, and don't worry, because I always choose the best lens for my patients, and I think it's going to be my first option for years and years, this trifocal lens and the EDOF. So thank you very much.
Also, as I said with the first hour, it's important to get people around you, which is publishing and getting papers. Otherwise, it's impossible to grow in this community. So we want to thank Ophthalmist as a whole, as a chain, as a project, and also, but especially the medical director, who is Dr. Pedro Tañá. And the third award is for him for the most publication world leader. And the next one is for 2,000 implantations in Saudi Arabia. We want to count on the Dr. Samir. Welcome to the Dr. Samir, correct me, and it's 2,000 implantations in just 1 year. Sorry about that. Unfortunately, the fifth doctor is not here. He couldn't join us because he's in Portugal. He's arriving, he's landing in around a couple of hours. So we have a video in which he's giving us his opinion about this.
En nombre de mis pacientes, les agradezco la oportunidad de haber tenido en primera mano aquí en Portugal la excelente tecnología Asqelio. Claro que no podría olvidar el fantástico trabajo del delegado Sergio Pinto, que me ha ayudado muchísimo. Muchas gracias.
Just to finish, I want also to thank and to give like an award to all the panelists today. It's been fantastic, your information that you have released with and you have shared with us. And we would like to give you also an hour, all of you, but it's, you know, we had to choose. So next time we count on you, and thank you very much for. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Maria. Well, so we are done for this. Now I'm going to ask you, we can have some time for question and answers. We have the technical team, we have the manufacturer here. Very easy, very easy to reach. So let's go. We have to walk out through that back door and then go this way, and then we will find the cocktail right there, okay? Thank you very much. Have a great evening.